Did you give Grandma her medication? Her medication. What do you mean, why? The woman's got bed sores pole vaulting off her fucking hips, man. Welcome, everyone. I'm Zenny Tourino, and today I'm gonna be taking you down a little path of poetry that I think you might like. I'm gonna be reading you 3 poems out of a book Shaboy, Zenny Tourino, published, called A Gross Conglomeration of Disgusting Characters. This book, by the way, available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. I'm about to drop that link down below, so if you could show your boys some love, and y'all know Zenny Tourino needs some love, that would be greatly appreciated. But first, oh, shit, look. Look who stopped by to enjoy the poetry with us. Hey, wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we are going to read some poetry today. So take a seat, relax, and I guarantee you this is going to be so fucking lit. How lit, you might ask? This lit. So, onward and upward with the show, shall we? The first poem I'd like to grace you with is I Came Across a Fuck I Gave. I took a walk the other day deep inside my mind. I knew that there were lots of hidden treasures I would find, but I didn't get too far inside before I had to save a fuck that crawled up in a tree that I must have gave. I don't remember giving it. I can't remember when, because fucks are what I don't give now, and I certainly didn't give them then. Fuck the people in my life, my family and friends. I don't give a fuck for new beginnings and no fucks about ends. I've carved my own path and lived with my own luck. So if you've got problems of your own, I just don't give a fuck. So why was it that suddenly I really seemed to care about my poor abandoned fuck that was stuck up in the air? I always thought a fuck giver is what I'd never be, but looking at my helpless fuck did something to me. Maybe if I gave a fuck and cared a little more, I'd realize that there's more to life than my own selfish score. There are people in this world that give fucks about me, so why can't I reciprocate that same generosity? Maybe because I'm miserable. Maybe my life sucks. But I need to figure all this out before I give no fucks. Now, after all these thoughts raced on through my head, I finally decided that I would give a fuck about my fuck instead. But after I rescued my fuck, it ran off thanklessly. And I sadly realized the fuck I gave no fucks about me. Poem number 1, really cool. But wait, before I read poem number 2, look who stopped in to join the party. Mr. Penguin stopped in to join his fucking unicorn friend. And like I said, wait, hold on. That's fucked up, dude. Whoa, that is super racist, my man. You take a seat, too. This next poem's called Old Man Farty Bartlett. Now, if we know anything about old men, it's that they toot like their buttholes loose. And so, this is an homage to elderly men who can't control their flatulence. Sit back and enjoy. Here comes Old Man Farty Bartlett hobbling to town. Old Man Farty Bartlett is the smelliest around. Don't you dare lock eyes or you'll get caught up in his trap. He'll rip a fart through his depends so hard his ass will clap. Once a week old Farty comes to spread his smelly cheer, traveling from store to store, the far ones and the near. As soon as he arrives, he always shouts the same old thing. Behold, my ass is prepped to blow, and so my ass shall sing. Once a week, he speaks those wretched words and lets his wind right out. And everyone in earshot starts to run away and shout, "Old man Farty Bartlett's here, so get inside real fast and close up all the windows to block out the gas he passed." All the locals hide indoors and peer out with disgust, while Farty Bartlett runs amok and lets his asshole bust. Up the streets and down the streets, he toots his way on through, covering the buildings with his foul, gassy stew. Finally, when Farty's done, he hobbles back on home and waits until the next time to perform his fart-filled roam. The locals all emerge slowly and come down from their stoops, and by golly, they hope to God they're not around when Farty finally poops. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, marsupials and koalas, the same thing, science. I give you Sammy Sugardick and his toffee-flavored testicles. Of all the wieners in the world, none are quite the same. But Sammy Sugardick's was most unique, the girls would claim. It was chocolate and delicious, like a king-sized baby Ruth. It was the perfect dick to suck to nourish anyone's sweet tooth. And his testicles were made of toffee, resting in his sack, and his pubic hair was caramel instead of curly black. And he can't get STDs. That's just how he was born. Instead of genital herpes, his dick grew candy corn. Now, Sammy had a lot of wealth, so all the girls came quick, and every time you saw him, he was with a brand new chick. Crushing all that slutty tail, Sammy was California dreaming. Until he gave them diabetes with his high fructose semen. Uh-oh. Sammy thought he couldn't lose, thought all he did was win, but now because of Sammy, half the town needs insulin. Fucking good job, Sammy. Blowing fucking diabetes into fucking snatches, man. That's what happens, bro. Soon, word got out that having sex with Sammy made you sick, and there was now no more demand for his lonely dick. Weeks and weeks passed by with no good luck on Sammy's girlfriend hunt. But one day, he met a special gal named Christy Candy Cunt. Christy's face was beautiful. It was like a brilliant eclipse. Plus, she had two juicy, popsicle-spiced pussy lips. Her blonde hair and blue eyes had him think, oh, what a catch. But Christy's greatest asset was a diabetes-proof snatch. Sammy used his chocolate dick to give Christy a pounding, but diabetes never struck. It truly was astounding. This is love, people. This is fucking love, yo. Candy dick, popsicle spice, pussy lips, no diabetes. It's an anomaly, son. Let's continue. Sammy's dick and Christy's cunt found love that couldn't stop, and 1 week later, they got married inside a candy shop. 9 months after that, she gave birth a precious baby boy, and doctors even said his dick looked like a mini Almond Joy. Love amongst the family was always very strong, just like 2 peas in a pod and 2 ass cheeks in a thong. But one day, Sam got deathly sick, and so he told his wife, "When I die, remove my dick and keep it all your life." Well, Christy honored his request, and when she passed away, she hugged his sugar dick inside the casket where she lay. Who knows if there's an afterlife? Only time will tell. But now Christy had a dick snack to eat in heaven or in hell. Thank you so much for joining me. This was Zenny Tourino's Poetry Corner. Keep an eye out for the next one. Until then, keep eating mayonnaise. Just kidding, butter instead.